Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's a weekly reading for the week of September 16th to the 22nd. Your cards this week, Libra, your Oracle card, we have Leap. We have the King of Wands with the Star. We have the Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands with the Death card. So I'm just going to start by reading your Oracle card here, Libra, as it really sets the theme of your reading. So, Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but first you need to leap. To throw your life up in the air. Perhaps you know what you're being called to leap toward, or away from, but are scared to make the move. Or perhaps you're waiting for a big fat sign or instruction manual, or permission to do so first. If this is you, then this card is your sign and permission to take a deep breath and leap into the unknown. So we have a real theme here, Libra, this week of needing to have faith and hope and trust the universe and trust that you are on the threshold of a new journey. It's almost like the Fool energy. It's really asking you to take a leap of faith, to make that first move, to step beyond your comfort zone, make the leap, even though you're not too sure where the destination is truly heading. So let's start with the Death card and the Star. So, when we're on the threshold of, big change and potentially, we haven't really been initiating that change, there might have been small signs along the way. Maybe, you've known that there's been a change that you need to make. It's a general reading. It's you'll know what it is for you. Maybe it's a relationship that's just, it's done its time. It's no longer fulfilling you on an emotional level. Maybe you've fallen out of love with that person. Maybe you never sort of really had everything that you were looking for in the first place. If it's a job situation, that too might be past its use by date. It might have sort of gone toxic in some way. Whatever it is, it's a situation that is asking you to complete so that you can leap into a whole new chapter of your life. And as I mentioned, sometimes the universe gives us small signs, but if we're not sort of listening for them or watching for them, or we're just stuck in the busyness of everyday life, sometimes we can miss them. And that's when the universe starts to up the ante. It sort of ramps things up a notch so that really, you will actually at some point see that sign and truly end up transitioning back onto the path that you are supposed to be on, that's going to serve your highest purpose. And I feel like that's why we see the Death energy here this week. The Death energy comes in as an energy to clear your slate, to wipe it clean so that you can actually begin your next chapter. So, the energy could be there this week for you to make that transition, to actually, take the bull by the horns and leave that relationship, leave that job, or step up and say, I'm worthy of that promotion, whatever it is for you. Now, when the Death energy comes in, the key is to surrender to that energy, because by not allowing death to come in, that is things to complete or come to pass, then that's when we can actually risk becoming, stuck or stagnating in a cycle. And, really the one thing that is 100% sort of sure in life is the cycle of birth, death and rebirth. That's one thing that it must happen to keep us evolving and ending up in the right place in our life, and with getting the growth, the spiritual growth and development that we truly need. Because when death comes in, it says, whatever situation you're in, there is a new dawn, a brighter future, a brighter situation just over the horizon for you, if you can allow this energy to come in and clear the old, out with the old and in with the new. In the Flower of Alchemy here, it says that there is real development on offer for you if you go through this. This is the key for you to get to, let's say, your next level in life, and we need to surrender to it. Well, what's really great here is that we have that with the Star card. So, whenever things come to an end, even if we know it's the right thing, whether it is actually letting someone go, or maybe it's just change in your life. It might just be moving homes, relocating towns, and even though that might be an extremely exciting thing for you, we all know that change comes with some feelings of sadness and melancholy, that type of thing. Well, the star energy comes in after that to give you that sense of healing and renewal, to bring you back into a place of emotional balance so that you can go into your next chapter, with a clear perspective. And it's really like that sun here. This is the promise of that new dawn, that new day. And now we see, this bright, I know it's the star, but it looks like a daytime setting. It's almost like this bright star has risen and is now sort of revealing itself to you and saying, well, after you take that leap, after you let that situation complete, now I can guide you. So that is the key to creating the space for this strong guidance energy to come in for you. So, the star also talks about, as I mentioned, healing and restoration. 7 little white stars here, almost like the chakras in the body. So it's about coming into a place of energetic and emotional and physical balance, and from that place, you can really move forth into a strong new chapter. So we're really clearing something out with the old and in with the new. And I feel like if you do, make that leap and clear out something or allow it to complete, then really the next move is fast, solid progress. So we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Page of Pentacles. So the Knight of Wands for me says that after you have, moved on from this completion, that it's going to be quick forward movement for you. That's what the Knight of Wands is. I mean, he's a very fast moving, probably the second most fast moving knight in the tarot deck, with the Knight of Swords being the quickest one. But he's already with that fiery, passionate energy to get on the horse and just to charge forth into a strong new chapter. And the Knight of Wands, in the background here, what I find interesting is, the 3 mountains here. So 3s in tarot are the beginning of manifestation. So this is all about, as soon as the space is there, you can begin the manifestations of your new chapter. Once again, for you, it will be unique to your situation. Could be, paving the way for a new partner to come in, or for that perfect job or opportunity to come in for you. And we have that matched here with the Page of Pentacles, which is absolutely that offer. So it's quite likely that as soon as you close this door and heal, then that opportunity is basically right behind the door, ready to knock on it. Now with the Page of Pentacles, pages can be messengers of opportunity. So this week you could get wind or hear of an opportunity. A younger person might be involved who tells you about something, or draws your attention to a certain web page, something like that. And through doing that, you might sort of get that inkling of, oh, you know what, that's exactly the opportunity that I've been looking for. Well, if that does happen this week, then you should absolutely follow it up and take some inspired action, Knight of Wands being all about action, to grow that opportunity. Because the Page of Pentacles, he holds the Ace of Pentacles. So he's like the promise. He holds the promise of stability. Pentacles being the suit of, it could be financial opportunities, it could be a job offer, it could be a new home. Either way, it's something that links to the element of stability or solidity in your life. So that's what we're really moving towards here with these 2 cards. So that's, really interesting energy there. So towards the end of the week here, we've got the King of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. So here we see already the maturing or the developing of that opportunity or energy. So, we've got the Page of Pentacles and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So what this means to me is that there could be the infancy of an opportunity coming in for you, but very quickly you might find that developing into an established opportunity. It could go from conception to something actually in fruition very quickly. Now the Queen of Pentacles as an energy is somebody who is very practical, grounded, mature, earthy, So it's really asking you to take a practical viewpoint this week. Be efficient, be practical, do what needs to be done, maybe set plans in place to really nurture this opportunity. You can see here that the page has the opportunity and the Queen is really sort of nurturing it here. So what can you do to sort of nurture that opportunity and make it grow? Now we also have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles here with the King of Wands, and the King of Wands as an energy is somebody who is a natural born entrepreneur or leader, and he really has that forward vision. So I feel, that really this week you could be really in that energy of seeing opportunities clearly as they come in, and I think you should be on the lookout for that. The King of Wands is somebody who is always has his eyes peeled for those opportunities and can quickly take them and develop them and grow them. So I am really feeling in this reading that it is something to do with your business sector or finance or the way that you make your money. Either way, we have so many indicators of strong forward movement and opportunity coming in its infancy and quickly moving to a more developed in fruition, actually coming into a tangible form. But really the key is for you Libra is to allow this old energy that might be stopping it from coming in to be cleared and completed first. So, if opportunities come in this week, which they highly look like they are going to, please have hope and faith and trust in the universe. Take the leap, because we have divine guidance in this reading, and it's saying that if you do this, if you do take the leap, if you choose to jump, the universe will catch you. So Libra, that's what I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so it won't resonate with every Libra out there, and I'll see you again for another reading next week.